my lovelies, this is Simsfell and welcome back to Niche Warrior Cats with Blossom Clan, where we have a ghost in the grasses. A bat-faced wandering nicheling has popped out of the shadows and apparently stolen a healing fruit. Yep, he stole the healing fruit. Darn you, darn you. He did steal, in fact, the healing fruit that we were keeping for our sickly nichelings. And initially, I didn't want him in because I thought, hey, I don't want to breed him. Because he has a default pool. You guys let me know that he stole a healing fruit, and maybe it's a good idea to just get him in so that we can prevent that. And also, even if we don't breed him, he can still go ahead and help out with a bunch of things. So we might just see to that. So I'm thinking we'll invite him in. You lovelies also want to breed Pearltooth, who is KNG, and this male. Is it a male? Yes. This male is actually compatible with her. So who knows? Maybe I will allow them to breed just once. Just once, because you guys really want to breed Pearltooth. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But we do have an expectant leader who is making her way up to Starberry, which we had a debate about in the previous episode. Okay, which is the main nest? This is the main nest, right? I think that is the main nest where Swankit was born. So I will let that be. Windapple, Windapple, Windapple. Did we pick a deputy in the previous episode? I don't know if we picked a deputy. Well, guess what? We should probably pick a deputy. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Okay, well, Finchstar has to pick a deputy. I think the last deputy we picked was actually Finchstar. And between the options, we literally have Windapple and Pearltooth. So I think Finchstar is gonna choose Pearltooth as her deputy. So there we go, Pearltooth, my darling, you are in line to become leader. And actually, depending on the blessings she gets, if she gets a bunch of pulls, we might breed her and this wanderer again. But I think I'll get Peach Flora to invite the wanderer in. Welcome, you troublemaker, welcome. And he needs a name. So I will name this male. He needs a name, and I'm only going to give him one name because I like to do that for my wanderers like we did with Pond. Let's have a look at what we have available that will kind of suit him. I think Pebble sounds about right. Yeah, we'll name him Pebble. Pebble. There we go. Welcome to the family, Pebble. So nice. He has joined us. He's probably going to become mates with Pearltooth, which is absolutely fine with me, but we do need our leader to get going. There we go, wonderful. So in the next day, she should be able to receive her blessings and lay down a nest. So I'm quite excited about that. Right, well, who else do we need moving? We need Swankit to probably go play over here, out of harm's way. We'll get Windapple to jump over here and, I don't want her to take out a berry bush, I think. I kind of like having the queens be able to pluck from this. We'll take it out. We'll take it out. Why not? I think she's ravenous. She'll take it out. Meanwhile, Pearltooth, you've trained up your apprentice, haven't you? Yep, we currently only have Bright Leap and Fire Pull, which is fine. So Pearltooth is actually free to go and find a mate of her own. So you know what? I'm actually going to get this wanderer to join her or her to join him. It's a difficult choice. It's a difficult choice. I think I'll get both of them to travel towards the center. Yep, they'll both meet up, breed with each other, take each other on as mates, which should be quite exciting. And then we'll probably get them to head off in one direction. I'm assuming right. I think we'll continue over here with these two, because we already have a bunch of nichelings over here. Right, green mud. I'm so sorry, you could have used that, but unfortunately, it's the way things have worked out. Okay, Rock Kit, meanwhile, you're gonna play in this direction. Let's see. Peach Flora, let's jump here. We'll get Appleface to jump in. Oh my goodness, this is the last call Appleface is ever gonna give. He's gonna jump right into the nest so he can look after Rock Kit. And then it's up to Peach Flora after that. Whoa, okay, that's crazy. Well, let's get Green Mud to jump back down. And Peach Flora is gonna take out this piece of grass. Okay, things are a little bit messy up here, but we should be able to deal with it. Okay, at least we've uncovered like two different healing plants. So we still have the healing plant down here. We're gonna have to wait for this one to grow back, which is okay. We can deal with those. We can deal with them. Okay, let's end the day. Everything's looking good. No risk of rogues so far. We had Appleface pass away, and I'm really sad about it now. Okay, you guys are within the nursery, so that's fine. You're looking after everyone quite nicely. Green Mud, we're about to pass away pretty soon. And Peach Flora, the fact that you're a little bit older is not entirely helping you out, is it? I don't think Green Mud's going to be able to do much, guys. Which is upsetting, but that's just the way things are going right now. And oh my goodness, our food is getting pretty low. I didn't realize how low food was getting. Okay, we'll get Rocket to play over here so he's just a little bit closer to an adult figure. And we will have Pebble make his way around to Pearltooth, and I think he's going to be absolutely enamored with her, as she is going to be with him. Because they're just the opposites of each other. He's like a beautiful, brilliant white nicheling. She is a beautiful, brilliant black nicheling. And I think, yeah, we'll have a romance between the two of them. And there we go. Hope you guys are happy with that, because she's expectant now. And she is going to make her way. I think she's going to take a break for a second and gather some berries up. And then we'll get Bright Leap and his apprentice Firepaw to jump into the thick of things and see what they can find. Right over here. Oh, we have another stump. We're uncovering quite a few stumps, guys, which means we could just call new nicheling. So there we go. On this island, at least, even if we have rogues, we don't seem to be at risk of losing ourselves completely. Okay, before anything else, I'm going to get Finchstar to come here, pluck a berry, and gather her blessings, and then jump straight into the nest. So let's go ahead and see what sort of blessings, and this is the last child she's going to have with a blessing, but what sort of blessings Star Clan is going to give her. Okay, blessings or curses, it depends, and I randomize it completely. I cannot say no if I don't like something. We're just going to have to see. So we'll go 1 to 14 first. We'll roll across, so that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's 7 down, so let's see what she gets as her first blessing. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, brown pattern seems to be what she received for her first blessing. Her second blessing, let's roll and have a look. 1 to 14, we've got 3. 1, 2, 3, and we have to roll, there's 8 down here. Okay, 8, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Black horns. Interesting. I don't think she has a mate with horns, but black horns is what she's received. Huh. And everyone in their kind of family seems to have the red horns. Who was her mate? It was a Green Mud. I mean, Green Mud has antenna, but he doesn't have the horns. But that's fine. There's always a chance they might have offspring. So I guess Finchstar's blessings for her child were brown pattern and black horns. There we go. I mean, we have unlocked quite a few genes, I think. Yeah, we've unlocked quite a few genes, in all honesty. But that's the blessings she received. And cosmetics are always fun to play around with. So let's get her to jump into the nest. And this is going to be the final child she actually has. Okay. We also have Swan Kit, who is now Swan Paw. So let's change his name up, Swan Paw. And he actually needs a mentor. Who is he going to receive as his mentor? We don't have a whole heap of nichelings. We have Green Mud, who's sickly, Peach Flora. He's a medicine cat, so that's not going to work out. Wow. Whoa, guys. We don't have a whole heap of people. We don't have anyone actually to train the young Swanpool. That's crazy. I think he's gonna have to get trained by Pearltooth again. And Pearltooth might not be able to entirely complete his training, but that's the only other nicheling we have. So there we go. He's gonna make his way down so he can be trained by Pearltooth. And hopefully she's able to teach him at least something. And as far as I'm aware, they are not related. Nope, Blossomstar and Icefur and Pearltooth, yep, is from a different set of parents, so there we go. And you said that Pearltooth was, or is, the last descendant of Valerian Foot, which I think all of us really loved Valerian Foot. So hopefully she has a pretty awesome child with Pebble. Okay, and that's new genes in the family tree as well, so that should be pretty exciting. We'll get Itty Bitty Flamekit, who is the son of Pond, along with his brother Firepaw. He's gonna play over here, nice. His mother, meanwhile, since there's another queen in the nest, I don't know if she's gonna be inclined to stay here exactly. I don't know if she is going to be inclined to stay here. Oh, she can dig something up, there we go. And dig something else up. So yeah, she's not in the nursery right now, but that's fine. She's nearby. And there is another queen. And I don't know for sure how it works in actual books, but I like to think, at least in my game, that all the queens help raise all the kits in the nursery. So even if you aren't the mother of the kit next to you, if you're a queen, you'll probably still take part in raising them. Kind of like how meerkats work. So okay, well, let's turn the day, and I'm quite excited to see what sort of offspring she is going to have. Now, she did have the young rock kit over here, who's pretty useful, so let's see what child she has next. It's a little girl, which is great, because you guys were actually saying that we've been having so many boys, we don't have any girls, so it's quite exciting that we just had a girl born. Okay, nice. We had a death, a girl, sickly nichelings. Okay, let's go ahead and find a pretty cool name for her. Oh geez, a pretty cool name for her. Now over here, I don't think I like necessarily anything on this side. Okay, let's turn the page and see what are the names I can work with. I kind of went to name her Avalanche Kit. That's a very long name, but I want to name her Avalanche Kit. So there we go. I'm gonna have Avalanche Kit. That is a long flippin' name. But you know what? We haven't had a girl in so long. I think she deserves a really long celebratory name. So there we go. Avalanche Kit has arrived, everyone. How exciting, how exciting. Did she receive any of the blessings? She did not receive brown pattern or black horn, so that was kind of pointless. None of the blessings passed on, unfortunately. I guess the other genes were just stronger. Okay, Pearltooth is ready to give birth, so I'm gonna get her to wiggle this way as much as she can and then just set up a nest wherever she feels is appropriate. Okay, coolios, coolios. Oh my goodness, and we also have Rocket, who's grown into a paw. My goodness. Okay, Rock Paw. You, my boy. Let's see, let's see. Wow, okay. Well, you don't have anyone that can train you, unfortunately, so he's going to be untrained. He's going to have just the yellow gemstones because there's no one to train him, unfortunately. But he can start wiggling his way around here and doing some things on his own, since he doesn't necessarily need to be supervised. And Peach Flora is still going to try and heal up Green Mud, who's going to jump this way and clear away the grasses that he can. Yep, there we go. So they're keeping distance and healing each other up. So that's working quite nicely. I might even get Peach Flora to start coming on down here and grab this healing fruit and maybe come off in this direction. I don't know, we'll have to see. But we have healthy pairings. In all honesty, guys, unless we're trying to preserve a gene like the Purse Nut, I don't want to risk unhealthy pairings. I just normally don't like playing that way. But sometimes some things are more important than others, like preserving genes. So okay, let's get Finchstar to come, let's see, in this direction. There we go. This is still in the nursery, so I think that's fine. And Itty Bitty Flamekit, you can't pluck from that, dear. But I'll get you to jump back into the nursery. There we go. You have a playmate with Avalanche Kit now. So that's nice, which is cool. We got a female, so that's very important, guys. We got a female. And you guys are saying, look at that. We only have like 3 females right now, 2 of which are really old. So, holy cow. Luckily, we have a whole heap of stumps, so if we need to use it, we can use that. But we did have like really large numbers not too long ago, so I was trying to control breeding, but now that the numbers are down again, I don't mind breeding my nichelings up. Okay, and keeping that in mind, I'm gonna move Pearltooth right under this tree, and she's gonna build a nest right there. I think that'll be quite comfortable for her. Her apprentice is gonna jump all the way down, and so is her mate after, of course, gathering some food. He's gonna try and catch up with them. Food is actually very important right now, so we need to keep an eye out for that. So any chance that we get at food, we need to make sure we take it. Okay, let's clear these grasses up. Here we go. We have a tree stump that we could look at should the need arise. And I think everyone's done for the day, so let's settle down next to Pearltooth and see if she has any interesting children. Of course, a girl would be a plus, but we have tree stumps, so we're not worried too much. It's another girl! Okay, unfortunately she has a no pull, but look at that! She has the mind and body of a warrior, which is great. And I don't know what gene you guys wanted to pass on. She got K and E, which I think is an okay gene. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and name her, shall we? We are going to name this one. This one is going to be... Let's refer to the names list. Hold on. She is going to be... I'm going to name her Dove Kit. I think that sounds cute. Dove Kit. Welcome to the family. Dove Kit. You know why? I know she's not white like a dove or gray like a dove, but she reminds me of the Dove chocolates. And I love it. So I'm gonna name her little Dove Kit. She's adorable. Despite her no pull, so I'm quite happy with that. And I think you guys were worried about the G immunity not too long ago, so I'm gonna jump in here and actually check to see who has G. Oh wow, so Pearltooth is the only one who has G, which means we're probably gonna have to breed her again. You guys were right about that. Okay, I will get her. So this is an immediate nursery we've set up. I'll get it to jump this way, and her mate Pebble will jump on down. He'll breed with her again. There we go, so she's expectant, and I'll keep breeding them until we have a G immunity nicheling, because that seems to be very important. Okay, I'll get it to pluck berries, clear away the grass so we can see this area, but it needs to be nice and neat. And has anyone else grown up? Oh my goodness, someone died. There's no one over here protecting the kids. Jeez, everyone, trying to bunny hunkers back, protect the kids, protect the kids. Okay, we need an adult to protect the kids. Oh my goodness, okay. What do we need done? What do we need done? You, my boy, can help out by jumping here. I have a feeling that Brightleap is gonna need to take his apprentice and actually jump back up to protect the leader's kids. This is terrifying, dangerous work, but we need to get this done. The kids are by themselves. There's no one looking after them. Oh my goodness. I did not think that through. Okay, we're gonna get Avalanche Kit and Flame Kit to play around with this berry bush. They're splitting up just a little bit. But don't worry, Brightleap is coming on back so that he can protect the kids. Oh my goodness. We do have a medicine cat, so I think actually Peach Flora is gonna have to come back up. By the way, in the previous episode, I think I forgot to name Peach Paw. So I ended up naming him Peach Flora. Sorry, in case I didn't refer to that. But Green Mud, I think you're on your own right now. I think you were on your own. Peach Flora is going to start making his way back up because I think it's a medicine cat's duty to look after the kids when everyone else is kind of occupied. So Brightleap's gonna go there and protect the kids until the medicine cat comes, and then he's gonna continue his training with his own apprentice. So we have that going on. My goodness, this is so stressful. As for Green Mud, he's gonna come down this way, and his son is going to clear away these spots. Nice, we're making headway over here, which is pretty cool. Wow, that was stressful. Well, let's turn the day and see if anything else drastic happens. We are getting quite low on food, so we need to focus on that a lot more. We're about to lose a whole bunch of nichelings as well, so I'm kind of freaking out, but hopefully we'll be able to get around all these problems. And I think the little breeding restriction I had not too long ago has affected the fact that we don't have enough mentors for our nichelings, but don't worry, we're gonna get breeding back up, and hopefully that's gonna address a lot of the problems we have. Okay guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.